Hey, what's up, Janky here. I want to share something really cool. I am a consumer of technology, and I think it makes life really easy for a lot of things, and especially writing songs and making music. Obviously, technology these days plays a huge role in that. But one of the things I discovered is there's an app that Apple made called Music Memos, and it completely blows my mind. So as a musician and a songwriter, if you're looking to save ideas, if you're like me, most likely you have your phone is full of all these riffs that you write or melodies or whatever you have. But with this Music Memo app, it is really, really easy to take an idea from just something that just came out of you to the next level. So let me just quickly just show you how it works. So I'm just going to do this on my my Hambone cigar box guitar, and I'm going to show you how this just makes it so easy to do it. So here we go. All right, here we go. This is an iPhone 8 Plus. Oh, that just happens to be a promo for my new album, Janky, Holly Springs, Texas. Please check it out. So from the home screen here, the app again is called Music Memos right here. So we're going to open it up, and it immediately starts. I've got it set to auto so that it's going to it starts listening right now. So everything I say, if I make noises, it shows me that it's listening. So what we're going to do now is it's just bone dry simple. So all I got to do is click that to start recording, and it's going to recording. So like this. Here we go. All right, let's see what it sounds like here. Add drums. I can even add bass. That is really amazing. So the bass is obviously reading the notes, and then the drums are reading the accents in the beat. So you can click on the actual timeline, and it'll bring up this kind of other view here, and you can come back here and start from the beginning. Pretty amazing, man, for technology to be doing stuff like this. Because this was just an idea that I'm laying down here. I can trim it. So if I want to get rid of kind of this little beginning part here, so I can just come in here and I do trim. It's going to ask me to save as a new idea. So now, bass is obviously a little off there. The song's in E flat. Change. C minor. I'm always curious as well how it does accents. Little drum roll at the end of the turnaround there. So it's obviously following my tempo, which could be off. My timing could be a little off. That's pretty amazing. I mean, it's not Stuart Copeland or anything, but... All right, so yeah. So there you have it, man. Technology doing a lot of cool things. And this also reminds me of in Logic Pro, they have what's called a drummer. And I'm sure this is the same technology as Logic Pro Drummer. And what that is you can choose different styles of drummers. And they literally have names, and they have a profile picture and everything like that. And they have a different set of beats. So Logic Pro is also made by Apple. But they have a different set of beats. And you can record a guitar riff if you have a click track going down, and you put it to the right tempo and timing and everything. And then you can add a drum beat from a particular drummer that you might choose. Now this is where it gets really cool, is what you do is you then tell that drummer playing that drum beat to listen to your guitar riff or your bass riff or your keyboard. And then they will go in and optimize and enhance that beat to really just go on the accents of what you're doing on your instrument. So, and then you can even take it further, and you can say, well, I don't want any, I want ride. I don't want a hi-hat. I want, so I want a shaker in there, or I don't want any snare, I want toms or something like that. Then you can even say, well, I want you to push the beat. I want you to push the beat a lot. Or I want you to kind of go behind the beat, or the complexity. You can say, I want it to be really loud and really complex, or really soft and really simple. So Apple's doing a lot of cool things. This is, again, called Music Memos. It's a free app. Just download it from the store, and you're good to go. Of course, you have to have an iPhone or an iPad, but it is really cool stuff. And so once you're done with something like this, if you want to save it so you can listen to it and maybe write some lyrics to it, or do something else to it, you can then export it to your iTunes, or you can export it to the cloud. And even more, you can export it to GarageBand. So another really cool app from iTunes, Apple, and I think that's actually a free app as well. So they're really doing a great job at helping people be creative, thinking differently, and making creative things. So check it out. Again, I got a new CD coming out. Check me out online, getjanky.com. And I'm definitely into like all the North Mississippi style of blues. I'm not doing a lot of 12-bar blues stuff here, but I like to play things like this, and I like to make music. So check me out, getjanky.com. Find me on Facebook. Thanks a lot. So a little bit more about Logic Pro X Drummer. Software made by Apple. You can go in, you can add drummers, you can choose different styles of drummers, and they will go in and listen to your music. Like I said earlier, this is really amazing technology. Do a search on it. I did an entire CD. Sometimes it's hard to find drummers, especially to do music projects. I'm a huge Parliament Funkadelic fan, so I did an entire CD of Funkadelic music, Funkadelic style music. Like 11 songs of this stuff, and I exclusively used the Logic Pro drummer. So that means I did not have a drummer on this album at all. Here's the album. Actually, it's you can find it. It's called "Keep Running Mississippi," obviously taken from one of the Funkadelic songs where he talks about he was in Keep Running Mississippi. So this is Keep Running Mississippi. You find it anywhere, Spotify. Again, Keep Running Mississippi. And in Mississippi is MS. So again, 11 songs. I think it's 11 songs. 11 songs. No real human drummer played on this. but you would never know it. I've even taken and played this for some really good drummers that I've played with, and I said, "Hey, man, what do you think about that drummer?" And they're like, "Man, that's pretty solid, man. You know, like." And it is. It's really solid. Drum fills. You could control all of this inside of Logic Pro X. So if you're lacking for drummers in your music scene, don't let that stop you from making music. You know, and obviously I've played with better drummers than are on Logic Pro X. But the drummers on Logic Pro aren't bad, man. You can customize what their level of fills that you want, or the complexity of the beats. You can even ghost notes, you know, on the snare and things like that. It is really, really amazing. So if you want to hear a virtual drummer and that you literally figures out drum beats based on your music, go listen to this. This is Keep Running Mississippi. It's a Parliament Funkadelic tribute, 11 songs. So I can say that I played every instrument because I kind of played the drums through Logic Pro, but I didn't really play the drums. So other than that, go listen to Funkadelic. Go listen to this. Again, I think probably the same technology is being used on Memo, music memos, because it's just listening to what you're doing and optimizing the beat on that. So very, very cool stuff coming out these days. So go make some music, man.